Hello, students. In the previous part, we stopped in the place where the convict narrated his story to the bishop of how he became a convict. He also narrated how he was treated in prison. So, having heard this, the bishop was touched. He felt sorry for him, so he offered him a place to sleep. Let's go to the next page, 84. And if anyone comes? So, as the bishop was getting some coverings, the convict is afraid. He's afraid that people will come to get him. Okay, so the bishop said, no one will come. But if they do, are you not my friend? Your friend? So the bishop said, no one will come. You don't have to worry. And even if they come, why will they hurt my friend? Now, having heard this word friend, the convict was confused. He was puzzled. Okay, they will not molest the bishop's friend. The bishop's friend, scratching his head, utterly puzzled. I will get the coverings. So, since the bishop called him a friend, the convict is really puzzled. He is confused. He has never been called a friend by anyone in the past. Then the bishop goes to get some blankets for him. Meanwhile, the convict looks after him, scratches his head. The bishop's friend? He goes to the fire to warm himself and notices the candlesticks. He looks round to see if he is alone and takes them down, weighing them. Silver, by God, and heavy, what a price! So while the bishop had gone to get some blankets for the convict goes around the house and warms himself on the fire. And suddenly he notices the candlesticks. So he looks around to see if anyone is looking at him, and since he noticed no one is around, he took the candlesticks down and starts weighing them with his hands. Okay? Maybe he wants to sell it, we don't know, but he was attracted by it. Then suddenly he hears the bishop coming, so in a hurry, he drops one candlestick on the table. Enter the bishop. The bishop sees what is going on, but goes to the settle up with coverings. Ah, you are admiring my candlesticks. I am proud of them. They were a gift from my mother. A little too handsome for this poor cottage, perhaps, but all I have to remind me of her. Your bed is ready. Will you lie down now? Yes, yes, I'll lie down now. Confused. Okay? Look here. Why the devil are you kind to me? What do you want, eh? I want you to have a good sleep, my friend. I believe you want to convert me, save my soul. Don't you call it? Well, it's no good. See, I don't want any damned religion. And as for the church, bah, I hate the church. So the bishop enters the room and sees what is going on. So he told the convict, you have been admiring my candlesticks, huh? I'm proud of them. They are a gift that I got from my mother. So here he said, your bed is ready. You must lie down now. So the convict said, yes, yes, I'll lie down. But he's puzzled, okay? He's confused. He said, why are you kind to me? What do you want? Now, no one has ever been this kind to the convict in the past 10 years. So the convict is really puzzled. He's suspicious about the bishop's kindness. So he asked him the reason of him being so kind to him. Then the bishop said, I just want you to have a good sleep, my friend. Still, the convict does not believe it. He said, you are trying to convert me. I don't want any religion. I hate the church, he said. Then the bishop said, that is a pity, my son, as the church does not hate you. Then the convict said, you are going to try to convert me. Oh, ha ha, that's a good idea. Ha ha ha. Okay, he laughs. And he said, "No, no, Monsignor the Bishop, I don't want any of your faith, hope, and charity. See? So anything you do for me, you're doing to the devil, understand?" Then the bishop said, "One must do a great deal for the devil in order to do a little for God." Then the convict gets angry. Okay, he said, "I don't want any damn religion, I tell you." So he still has a feeling that the bishop is trying to convert him. So he reminds him again that he don't want any religion. So the bishop tells him to lie down since it is late. So he lies down grumbling, and he reminded the bishop not to preach to him. Okay, and he also asked the bishop if anyone will come. He's still afraid that people or the police will come to get him. Then the bishop said, "I don't think they will come because you yourself have locked the door." Moving on to page 85, the convict is suspicious of the door. He is so afraid that people will come to get him. So he goes to the door and tries to open it and see if it is locked properly. As he does so, he sees the bishop waiting for him with the blanket. So he's annoyed, okay, he's irritated. So he told the bishop, "I'll cover it myself. You go to bed." Then the bishop hesitatingly uh, goes. Okay, he said, "Good night, my son," and leaves the room. Now, even after the bishop left, he goes to the bishop's door and tries to, see if it is locked properly. No lock, of course, cursed. So he looks around and sees the candlesticks again. "Hump, I'll have another look at them." He takes them up and toys with them. "Worth hundreds, I'll warrant. If I had these turned into money, they'd start me fair. Hum, the old boy's fond of them too. Said his mother gave him them." His mother, yes. They didn't think of my mother when they sent me to hell. He was kind to me too. But what's a bishop for except to be kind to you? Here, cheer up, my hearty. You're getting soft. God, won't my chain mates laugh to see 15729 hesitating about coloring the plunder because he felt good? Good. Ha ha. Oh my God, good. Ha ha. 15729 getting soft. That's a good one. Ha ha. No. I'll take these candlesticks and go. If I stay here, he'll preach at me in the morning, and I'll get soft. Damn him and his preaching too. Here goes. He takes the candlesticks, stows them in his coat, and cautiously exits. As he does so, the door slams. As the convict goes to check the door of the bishop, he noticed that there is no lock. So he was angry. And as he looks around, he sees the candlesticks again. So he said, "Oh, let me have a look at it again." So he took it down and placed with them. And in his mind, he was saying to himself, if he turns this into money, it will help him start his life again. So he decided to steal it. So as he took it down and covered it with his coat, okay, he puts it in between his coat, he decides to leave. And as he leaves the house, the door slams loudly. Okay, now let's see what happens. Persom. "Who's there? Who's there? I say. Am I to get no sleep tonight? Who's there? I say." So Persom comes out. "I'm sure I heard the door shut." Looking around. "No one here?" Knocks at the bishop's door. Sees the candlesticks have gone. The candlesticks, they are gone. Brother, brother, come out. Fire, murder, thieves." So as the door slams, Persom woke up. Okay, and she shouted from her room, "Who's there? Who's disturbing again?" Maybe she thought it's another guest, all right? Then she goes out and sees no one around. And she also sees the candlesticks missing. Then she shouted, "Brother, brother, come out." And the bishop enters. "What is it, dear? What is it? What is the matter?" He has gone. The man with the angry eyes has gone, and he has taken your candlesticks. Not my candlesticks, sister, surely not those. He looks and sighs. Ah, that is hard, very hard. I. He might have left me those. They were all I had, almost breaking down. So when the bishop came out, Persom immediately told him that the man with the angry eyes has gone with the candlesticks. Then the bishop said, "No, not my candlesticks." And then she scolds her brother by saying, "Actually, you don't deserve the candlesticks. You are too careless by leaving the candlesticks alone with a man like that." Then the bishop said, "You are right, my sister. It is my fault. I tempted him." Okay, in page 86, per psalm, angrily. Okay, she says, "Oh, nonsense. Let him into temptation indeed. The man is a thief, a common scoundreling thief. I knew it the moment I saw him." So Persom said, "How can you not understand the character of the man? I knew he was a thief the moment I saw him." Then she urges her brother to call the police. She said, "Go and inform the police, or I will." So as she was about to go, he stops her. Okay? Why did he stop her from calling the police? The bishop said, "And have him sent back to prison? Sent back to hell? No, Persom. It is a just punishment for me. I set too great store by them. It was a sin. My punishment is just. But oh God, it is hard, it is very hard." He buries his head in his hands. So he did not let his sister call the police because he did not want the convict to go back to prison. He said, "I have to be punished for this." He blamed himself for being so proud of the candlesticks. So he said, "I have to be punished for this." But he said, "Oh God, it is very hard. It is very hard." Now, why is it so hard for him? Since the candlesticks were gifted by his dead mother as a remembrance. Okay, so he could not admit the fact that the candlesticks are gone.